By strategically organizing your priorities and making certain lifestyle modifications, 2024 has the potential to become a year marked by significant financial savings, propelling you closer to your monetary objectives. This video endeavors to present 11 simple yet influential suggestions to curtail your expenses through the practice of frugal living. The topics covered will span budgeting, housing, transportation, food expenditures, utilities, entertainment, healthcare, debt handling, shopping behaviors, income augmentation, establishment of emergency funds, and more. Through the principles of frugality and careful planning, you can channel surplus funds towards debt settlement, investments, or aspirations such as realizing the dream of owning a home. 1. Budgeting and financial planning. To start budgeting properly, tally all sources of income, taxes, and necessary and discretionary spending accurately over 3 months. This spending blueprint exposes wastage, allowing you to spot where to cut back. For example, John became aware that his daily expenditure of $3 on cafe lattes amounted to an annual spending of $900. Opting to brew coffee at home could result in a savings of $750 each year for him. Next, use free budgeting apps to allocate savings goals before assigning spending money. The 50/30/20 budget guidelines work well: 50% towards necessities, 30% discretionary costs, and 20% savings plus debt repayment. Finally, review monthly spending patterns and adjust budgets to align with changing financial situations. 2. Transportation. Cars drain cash quickly. Adopt public transportation options like buses, trains, and subway systems. They provide inexpensive ways to commute while reducing carbon footprints. John began using buses and metros to reduce mileage on his car, limiting fuel and maintenance charges. He cut transportation costs by 50% and continued reading or relaxing during commute time. Where public transit connectivity is lacking, carpool with neighbors or colleagues. 3. Housing. Housing occupies a significant portion of budgets. Consider downsizing by moving in with roommates or family temporarily. This allowed Emma to sell her 2-bedroom downtown condo, reducing housing costs by 40%. Also, negotiate rates by providing landlords with positive tenant histories and good credit scores. Finally, explore co-living facilities offering compact private rooms with shared community spaces. Dividing everyday area expenses across residents makes facilities 20% more affordable than comparable independent rentals. 4. Food and groceries. Food prepared at home costs significantly less than restaurant meals. Buying store brands over fancy labels saves without compromising. Farmers markets and local produce also offer fresh ingredients at low prices. Couponing matched with bulk dry goods shopping slashes bills too. 5. Energy and utilities. Energy-efficient appliances like inverter ACs and 5-star refrigerators consume 50% less electricity despite providing cooling capacities necessary for families. Smart plugs shutting off standby electricity sinks device power requirements further. Likewise, switching traditional bulb lights to LED variants reduces home lighting loads by 80%. Outdoor usage drops substantially by adjusting automatic timers for more intelligent control. Furthermore, conservative use by turning off non-essential lighting and correctly setting thermostats and regulators maintains comfort minus excessive energy utilization. Likewise, fixing dripping taps and leaky pipe fittings plugs water wastage. 6. Entertainment and recreation. Amusement and relaxation need not necessarily involve expensive solutions. Local sightseeing, picnics in parks, arts festivals, and hiking offer entertainment without additional costs. Public libraries provide free multimedia materials. Splitting streaming channel subscriptions with friends makes individual contributions more affordable. Instead of smoking, drinking, or dining out, host game nights or potluck parties at home for inexpensive social get-togethers. Rather than playing golf each weekend, get friends together for casual neighborhood soccer games. Draw on your creative side, craft upcycled fashion accessories and artwork to sell online, or teach yourself musical instruments. These fun hobbies supply continuing passions enjoyably. 7. Healthcare and insurance. Shopping for medical insurance plans. Every enrollment cycle ensures ideal coverage is secured at the best rates. Staying with the same provider is not required when superior options exist elsewhere. Reviewing insurance documentation helps leverage offered wellness benefits entirely. 2. Scheduling annual physical checkups enables preventative care and lowers future complications and risks. Further, prescribing generic drug variants whenever suitable minimizes medication costs. 8. Debt management. Multiple credit card balances attract high-interest charges that quickly accumulate into large loans. Consolidate varied debts under a singular low-interest fixed personal loan. This straightaway saves unnecessary interest drain and simplifies the payoff trajectory, focusing efforts. Additionally, halt discretionary buying on credit altogether. Create debt payoff calculators projecting optimal ways for eliminating balances based on rates and available disposable income. Employ snowball or avalanche methodologies built into these tools for steering repayment. Automate transfers from checking accounts towards monthly loan balances, avoiding missed dues. 9. Shopping and consumer choices. Review shopping lists thrice, removing unnecessary items before checkout. Avoid impulse purchase temptations by researching desired product ratings and reasonable pricing. Wait for seasonal clearance sales or Black Friday special deals for grabbing home appliances, electronics, and apparel at flat 70% discounts compared to regular retail. Alternatively, buy refurbished or lightly used items at steep price cuts from reputed stores. The offerings get thoroughly tested before resale, accompanied by item return policies. When impulse buying strikes, wait 24 hours to rethink the purchase. 9 out of 10 times, the desire fades, saving unnecessary expenditure. 10. Income generation. Supplement 9 to 5 earnings with side hustles like online tutoring, food delivery, and ride-hailing services. Others monetize blogs and social media channels or offer professional services like financial consulting, resume building, and web development to groups needing them. Engage skills already honed without investing additional time in gaining qualifications. Utilizing constructive free time this way generates savings, building towards the future quicker. Those opposed to hustle culture explore building passive income streams over time. Dividend stocks, peer-to-peer lending platforms, and affiliate links on created content channels deliver consistent money inflow with minimal continual exertion. 11. Building an emergency fund and long-term savings. Accumulate enough cash in short-term fixed deposits or recurring accounts to cover 6 months' expenses supporting unforeseen job losses or medical emergencies without borrowing. Systematically grow this money pool before other savings each month. Subsequently, begin retirement contributions in index funds, employee stock options, and Roth IRAs to comfortably enjoy financially independent golden years. Automate monthly transfers into long-term investment instruments, ensuring continued builds. Alternatively, round up debit-credit transactions to the nearest dollars, investing spare change. Acquisition costs get averaged, reducing overall purchase prices over time. Small bits stack up substantially when persisted diligently. These tips showcase minor lifestyle modifications that make substantial dents and lower overall living costs. Begin frugal living with the most convenient changes before working up to more complex budgeting and investing habits. While individual savings potential differs based on location and earnings, diligently optimizing expenses and directing surplus cash to accelerate savings and debt repayments breeds financial resilience. Everyone can chip away at unnecessary spending through conscientious consumption. Ultimately, maximizing value for money on purchases converts into healthier savings rates, funding dreams, or mitigating rainy days risks. In 2024, grant yourself peace of mind through the adoption of frugal practices for effective money management makeovers.